Imagine a warm, bubbly baby, full of life, taken away in the most cruel and unimaginable way. This is the story of Iris Alfera, a case that has left her family and the entire community in shock and outrage. Iris was just 18 months old when she arrived at the hospital. What makes this case even more disturbing is the cause of death: a toxic concoction of batteries, water beads, and acetone, objects no child should ever come into contact with. And yet, Iris's death wasn't an accident. It was something much darker. On a quiet evening in Newcastle, Pennsylvania, in June 2023, paramedics were called to the home of 18-month-old Iris Alfera. She was unresponsive, her tiny body showing signs of distress that would soon reveal a horrifying truth. Iris was rushed to the hospital, but it was too late. She had succumbed to internal injuries caused by toxic ingestion. It was later determined that the items consumed included household chemicals, substances so deadly that the autopsy revealed organ failure caused by acetone poisoning. But what would drive someone to poison a baby? As investigators dug deeper, a disturbing picture began to emerge. Aleisia Owens, the girlfriend of Iris's father, became the primary suspect. Evidence soon suggested that this wasn't an accident. This was a deliberate act of cruelty. Owens was arrested, but the full scope of what happened that night was only beginning to surface. Investigators soon uncovered chilling details about the days leading up to Iris's death. Aleisia Owens had performed incriminating internet searches, including how to poison someone using acetone, a substance commonly found in nail polish remover. More troubling, Owens was also found to have searched how to conceal evidence of poisoning. This wasn't a spur-of-the-moment crime, it was premeditated. As authorities pieced together the evidence, a motive began to take shape. Some reports suggested that Owens's relationship with Iris's father had been strained, and it's believed that Owens may have targeted Iris to hurt her father. Iris's family, devastated by the loss, expressed their grief and anger, stating that Iris was a joyful child with a bright future ahead of her, one that was cut short by a monstrous act. For Iris's family, the loss is indescribable. Iris's mother, who had been separated from her father, is left not only to grieve her daughter's death, but to grapple with the knowledge that her child's life was ended in such a senseless and cruel manner. The family's pain was further compounded by the fact that they had trusted Owens to care for their baby. Friends and loved ones remember Iris as a joyful, curious child who brought happiness to everyone around her. The heartbreak of her passing, compounded by the horrifying circumstances, has shaken the community to its core. At vigils held in her honor, her family called for justice and reminded everyone of the precious life lost. Aleisia Owens now faces criminal homicide charges, with the prosecution pushing for justice for baby Iris. The case has drawn national attention, with media outlets reporting on the brutal details of Iris's death and the calculated nature of Owens's actions. In February 2024, the trial proceedings continued, and the case is expected to have a significant impact on how similar child neglect and abuse cases are prosecuted in the future. For Iris's family, the legal battle is about more than just justice. It's about ensuring that no other child suffers the way Iris did. Their fight for accountability has sparked a wider conversation about child abuse and the need for better systems to protect vulnerable children. The death of Iris Alfera is a tragic reminder of the evil that can lurk behind closed doors. It's a case that shakes us to our core, a story of innocence stolen in the most horrific way. But Iris's family refuses to let her memory fade. They continue to advocate for justice, ensuring that Iris's story is heard far and wide, a symbol of the urgent need for better protections for children. If you're following this case, know that the fight for justice is far from over. Aleisia Owens will face her day in court, and Iris's family will be there every step of the way, ensuring that the truth is known and that Iris's light shines on, even in her absence.